A lot of people on both sides were wondering, hoping, expecting that there was going to be a sweeping decision on same-sex marriage and where it stands in the country, either pro or con, but that it would be, in a sense, it would be put to rest. We would understand what the court says the law of the land is. As we end these 2 days of hearings, where are we?
Well, it looks as if the justices are reluctant to do anything on what happened yesterday. And I just agree with Chuck. I do think these are very separate issues. What they talked about yesterday about the Proposition 8 is whether there's a constitutional right that overrides everything for an individual to marry who he or she wants. What was at stake today was not an individual right. What's at stake today is the federalism issue. Is it exclusively the role of the states to define what a marriage is? And I think the weight of the argument is that it probably is that. Justice Kennedy, I think, will clearly be the swing vote on this issue. His question implies that he would overturn DOMA, or at least the part of it, as Fred indicated, where the federal government is weighing in on what marriage is. But there's another choice, and there is an off-ramp here, and I think it would be wise if they took it. The procedural issues here are very, very complicated and unique. It's extremely unusual for the Congress to represent a measure in the court rather than the administration. So I think Kennedy and the justices could easily rule that they have no standing, the issue is not before the court properly. And if the issue is that public opinion has radically changed, which it has in the 17 years or so since DOMA was passed, then it'll be reflected in the Congress, as it always is ultimately, and DOMA will be overturned in the Congress, which is where it should be. And then you won't have a sense of people saying, well, it was done by the 9 robed eminences on the court unilaterally, and not a matter of diktat, but it'll be a matter of democratically resolving the issue. That's the way that we ought to go, and I think Kennedy has at least the opportunity to end up pursuing that.
I want to pick up on that.